Purusha asks you about your wish to get something, what will you reply? You should say only one thing. I want your blessing so that my mind, my intellect, may move along the right path. Because when the mind is pointed in the proper direction, what is there to ask for? Everything is attained. Human beings meet their downfall due to flaws in their intellect. It has been said in the Vedas that the creator of this universe is great. My only prayer to him is to always keep my intellect attached to blessedness. I want nothing else. The same thing has been said in Gayatri Mantra in Sanskrit, Om Bhurvua Swa, Om Tat Savitur Narenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Yo Yo Na Prachodayat, Om. We meditate on Dhimahi. Why do we meditate on him? So that we might lead our intellect along the path of righteousness. The universe is Saptaloka Atmaka, having 7 strata. Its creator is addressed as Savita. Savita means father. Some people wrongly name their daughters Savita. The name of the girl should be Savita.
Savitri.
Yeah, anyway, okay, Savitri. That isn't what's printed here. Anyway, okay. Savita means father, masculine genitive. We meditate on the reverential divine effulgence of the creator of the 7 lokas. Why do we meditate on him? It is so that he may lead our intellect on the right path. Dhi means intellect, na means ours, and prachodayat means to goad on the right track. There should be only one prayer on the part of human beings, that their intellect might be guided along the right path. If the intellect is reformed, everything is attained. If the intellect goes astray, nothing is attained, even by attaining everything. Namaskar, everybody. Intellectuals. I remember one darshan. There was actually a little incident that happened in India when I was in the training center. There was a Dada, don't know what is his name nowadays or even if he's around, but he was, Dada Pranakrsnanada used to be the person who would go and do the examinations at the training center. So Pranakrsnanada was sick, couldn't go. So they needed an alternative. So they sent this Dada, I forgot his name. He went. And this Dada was very, very proud of his intellect. He really had a lot of appreciation, you'd say, for his intellect. So when he went to give the examination, he only passed one person. And when he brought the person back after the examination, the system then was, after passing the examination, then the person who passes would get his or her personal contact with Baba, or his personal contact with Baba. And so when he went in for his personal contact, he asked Baba, what is the proof of Nirvikalpa Samadhi? Now you all know what Nirvikalpa Samadhi is because you've all had it already, right? Adi means the goal, Sama means oneness or together, like we sing Sangachadam, to move together. Samadhi means to be one with the goal, to be together with the goal. Vikalpa, kalpa means a kind of determination. Vikalpa means a special type of determination, and nirvikalpa means you don't have any. You've reached it. You have nothing to achieve. You have no need to have a determination for anything because you don't have to get anything because you got there. So it's called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So as one of the sutras, since all of you have read Ananda Sutra may know that you know that sutra, but there's a sutra in Ananda Sutra which gives the definition, or it doesn't really define it, but it sort of gives you some idea about what it might be. And as we are supposed to learn that in the training center, we're supposed to be able to give the answer. So if the examiner says, what's the proof of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we're supposed to repeat the shloka word for word, and we're supposed to give all the explanation of it. And so now here he is in Baba's room, just come out of the training center, and he's asking Baba, what's the proof of Nirvikalpa Samadhi? And Baba says, I'm quite busy now, I have to give darshan, and you can go to the trainer, and the trainer will explain that to you. And after this brother left the room, then Baba called in his PA and said, who gave this fellow the examination? And then they called his Dada in, and Baba was really, was very upset about the fact that this guy had gotten out of the training center, and he's asking Baba the answer to the question. So, of course, the Dada tried to defend the brother who was asking the question, and also the fact that he passed the fellow. That was probably the most important issue there. So then after that, Baba gave darshan, and he said, intellectuals are very useful to the society, like vultures and wastebaskets. And you might think, wow, that's pretty. What do vultures do? Well, vultures pick up dead things on the ground. And wastebaskets, that's what we put rubbish bins. That's what we put things that we don't need. So Baba always was pretty strong on accumulation, whether it's physical accumulation, psychic accumulation, or spiritual accumulation. So what do intellectuals do? Baba wanted us to be intelligent. He always talked about being intelligent. He made a distinction between the word intelligent and intellectual. So what do intellectuals do? They collect information. They have lots of books, they have lots of degrees, they have lots of stuff that they have accumulated in their mind. And what do intelligent people do? Intelligent people, Baba used to say to us in darshan that it's important for you to develop your intelligence so that you are able to communicate to others the meaning of dharma, the practice. What are you practicing? What is this all about? Where are we going? What is the path? What is the proper approach, etc. So intellect is important as a tool, not as an end. Later on, Baba, when he gave us the philosophy of neo-humanism, he said that rationality needed a base. And most people in the intellectual community would say that rationality is the base. But Baba says it's not the base. The base is, rationality can have two bases. One is what he calls Atma Sukha Tattva, which means the principle of selfish pleasure. So why have I think you call it here spin doctor. Somebody who creates truth in order to get what he or she wants. And the other word is Sama Samaj Tattva, which we get from our Sankacharya. Samaj, Aj means to move. And everybody's moving. And Samaj means to move together. Samaj, it's the movement together. So Sama Samaj Tattva is the principle of collective welfare. So is my rationality being used for the welfare of others, for the welfare of everyone, including myself? Or is it only being used for myself and nobody else? There was a particular Dada who actually was my part of my training he did. He gave that part of my training. Baba did a demonstration on him one time and said that, what was this Dada in his previous life? Can anybody tell me what was this Dada in his previous life? And of course, nobody really could answer that question. So Baba called one of the other Dadas forward, and with Baba's help, this Dada went to the previous life of this Dada to see what he was doing. And this Dada was sitting in the Himalayan mountains doing meditation. And Baba said yes, in his previous life, this Dada was a great yogi, and he was sitting in the Himalayan mountains, and he achieved Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the highest stage of realization. And Baba said, why did he come here? Why is he back? Why didn't he get liberation? He's here again. He's reborn. What happened? And then Baba said, well, he never did anything for anybody. He's selfishly doing meditation in the Himalayan mountains and never did anything for anybody. So this is, Baba also talked about, Baba talked about proud, he talked about capitalists, that's people who collect money. When he talked about intellectuals, he talked about people who collect information. And when he talked about spiritual capitalists, he talked about people who sit and do their meditation and don't spread it around. The example I like to give is manure. I think you all know what is manure. Do I need any explanation? Everybody knows manure. Manure is what comes out of the back of a horse or a cow. And it's what they use for fertilizer, if they probably fertilize. Now if you put fertilizer, put manure in a barn, some storage space. The only thing you get is a bad smell. And if you leave it there long enough, you really got a bad smell. So what you need to do with manure is you need to take it out and spread it around under the trees and the flowers. And then what happens is all the trees and the flowers get very beautiful, they become very green, and they produce something. So this is the problem with Atma Sukha Tattva. That when you keep it, when you hoard it in your little box, or your little bank, or your little brain, or your little whatever, wherever you put spirituality, then you might say, you smell bad. If you want to smell sweet, then you have to give it to everybody. That's what Dharma is all about. It's whatever you get, you give. Because if you don't, it's like, well, my example is a little bit mundane, I would say. Because another example I have to give is about a hose when you water the lawn. When you water the flowers, if you can still do that, if there's still any water left here. When you water the flowers, the hose also gets wet. So when you give to others, you also give. You don't know you're getting it. Something is happening. So what am I supposed to do? You're all supposed to be Ananda Margis, that's the organization. Or path, Ananda Marga. Marga means path. Ananda means happiness without end. It's never born, it never dies. That's Ananda. It's always there. So you are all on the path. Are you at the beginning, the middle, or the end? Are you at the beginning, the middle, or the end? Do you know where you are on the path? Get on the path. I got on the tube and I watched the signs go by. I'm that much closer. Now I'm past that one, not past that one. Oh, here's my stage. And then I finally, I'm here. So where are you on the path? Beginning, the middle, which stop are you at now? Did you see the movie Shrek? My favorite character is the donkey. Are we there yet? You have that little voice in your mind asking you, are you there yet? Am I there yet? Did I get there yet? I went for a field walk with Baba, my one and only field walk with Baba. And I thought, wow, this is going to be really great because there's nobody else, just me. Nobody showed up yet. Hopefully nobody will show up. Bob and I can go for a walk alone, just the two of us, or 4 or 5 bodyguards, etc. But anyway, it'll be just the two of us, private. And just my luck, that day, Ananda Marga purchased Tiljala. So Shraddhananda was the finance secretary, so he was the one given the responsibility to do that purchase, and he came to report to Baba that they bought the land. So, spoiled my chance. But he came along and we went in the car, me in the front with the driver and the bodyguard, and Baba in the back, which was, and so, anyway. So we got to the park, and my duty was to carry an umbrella. Now it might be very interesting to you that Baba would walk around at night with an umbrella. It's not raining, but you have to be careful because in Calcutta there's a lot of birds in the trees, and you know what birds do. So you have to have an umbrella, otherwise. I had to carry the umbrella. So I'm walking with Baba, and the whole walk, Baba's speaking to Shravananda in Bhojpuri, which is Bhojpuri is Shravananda's mother tongue, his language. I didn't understand a single word. Here I am, my first opportunity to have, a walk with Baba, and it's all in a foreign language. I'm walking, I don't know what they're talking about, and I'm trying to hit so that I don't hit Baba in the back of the head with my hand, because I'm trying to make sure that it's sheltering Baba. So I'm walking. And suddenly Baba turns to me and he says, "A blessing is a blessing. It is neither positive nor negative." And then he turns to Shravananda and carries on in Bhojpuri for the rest of the walk. So this word blessing was in this little thing that I read just now. So as we're moving along the path, is what's happening to me, positive or negative? What's going on here? I'm on a spiritual path. My guru is Ananda Murti, and these things are happening. Why is this happening? What's this all about? I think it's really important to understand that we are following a particular type of guru. I don't know if you believe in many gurus or whether there's only one guru or what, but anyway, there's this idea in Ananda Marga that Baba is a representation of Taraka Brahma. Right? If you know what Taraka means it's like that doorway. Is that door in the room or out of the room? It's neither in the room nor out of the room. It's actually both. So the doorway of this creation between what we know and what we don't know, that's Taraka. So our spiritual path is always moving from known to unknown. So we don't actually know what's supposed to happen. There are no guidebook. One thing is that whatever path you're on, nobody has ever had that path before, and nobody will ever have that path again. Your path is absolute, unique in this entire creation since the beginning of the universe. There is no other path that will be like this. So that means that what you're experiencing now, you are experiencing for the first and the last time that it will ever be experienced. Because you are to have the sanskars that you have, and I have the sanskars that I have. So even though I may be doing even the same Ishta mantra as you perhaps, same spiritual practice as you, same 16 points as you, same guru as you, same philosophy as you, but my path is going to be absolutely different from everybody else's. And what's supposed to happen next? There's no manual. So it's always going to be something that we don't know. And if we don't know it, we have to take a risk. Because I don't know if the step that I'm going to take right now is going to be right or not.
3 times today.
I don't know whether this step that I'm going to take right now is going to be right or not. Because nobody's ever taken this step before. I'm the first one to ever do this. So I can't ask you or anybody else in the room, should I do it or not? Because you don't know that step. Because it's not your step, it's my step. You can give advice, say, well, if I were there, I'd do this and that and the other thing. But I'm the one who has to make this step. So how am I going to make that step? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? sometimes it's totally irrational, but it's right. And that's what, for me, that's the difference between intuition and intellect. That intellect, for me, knows why. Intellect is like an oven. You put the cake in, and you check every once in a while to make sure it's cooking, that it's not burnt, that it's, it's getting cooked well. But intuition is like a toaster. You don't check it. It just pops right up. When it happens, it happens. You don't think about it. Oh, we'll go and check the toaster to see if the toast is done yet. You don't have to do that. The machine does it itself. It just pops right up. And that's with intuition. How do you know? Walk out of the job, should I turn left or right? Something in my mind says turn right. So I turn right and bump into somebody who wants to learn meditation. Now, is that rational? And I think everyone here, at least those of us who made effort to try to communicate spirituality to others, have that experience. Even in marriage, even in relationship, and even in work, we find situations where something within us tells us, do this, don't do this. And it's not rational. So, how do I know what to do and what not to do? Well, all that I can do is try to get my mind a little bit in tune with Supreme Consciousness. Before we start playing the kirtan, I noticed that the people tune the guitar. Now that's important. If you don't tune the guitar, then it's going to sound terrible and the vibe is going to be disgusting. God, forget it. So tuning the guitar is very important. And when there's a tuning of the guitar, then we sing. So I have to be in tune with Parampurush. And that's quite difficult. Because every day I do meditation, I realize that I'm a little bit out of tune. And I try to tune it again. And then I tune it again. And for 37 years I've been tuning and still haven't got the right tune. Same thing in an orchestra. If you go to see an orchestra play, first comes out the first chair violin. First chair violin comes and sets the note for the entire orchestra. When the note is set for the entire orchestra, then the conductor comes out to lead the orchestra. Because everybody has to have the right tune of their instrument. So here we are, an orchestra. Sangha Chadwam is an orchestra. And we're going to play this orchestra. This orchestra is going to play a piece of music. What is this piece of music we're playing? This piece of music we're playing is Ananda. This piece of music we're playing is Dharma. So we're going to play this music, we're going to play this Dharma, then we have to all be in tune. How do we get in tune? Well, the way we get in tune is that's our meditation. Our meditation is tuning ourselves, tuning the intellect, so that the intellect goes the right path. We have 3 levels of mind. First level of mind says I. Second level of mind says I do. Third level of mind says I expect to get something out of this. Even Baba expected it. You go for reporting, how many schools have you opened, how many printing presses, etc. Wants results. So, what am I going to do? Who am I? Sense of being. I am what Baba wants me to be. That's future. Shiva said to live in the present. So for me, I would rather say, I am what you want me to be. At this moment, I am exactly what you want me to be. Second is, what I'm doing right now, I'm doing exactly what you want me to do. And the results, I will get the results that you want. This is what I feel is the tuning for my spiritual practice. So, blessing is always a blessing. It is neither positive nor negative. Whatever is happening to you now, has to happen. You may not know the reason why it's happening, but it's happening. And as a result of that happening, you are instrumental in establishing a mission on this planet that Baba wants you to be established. And you are going to give a particular flavor to that mission that none of the other 100 million people, or billion, on this planet are going to give. you have a very special quality, a special place in this mission to fulfill, and nobody else can fulfill that except you.